10 ways to be kinder to yourself. When you're exhausted, there are days when exhaustion settles into your bones, not just the kind you feel in your muscles, but the kind that sits quietly in your chest, in your thoughts, in the way you move through the world. If you're listening to this right now, maybe you've been carrying too much for too long. Maybe you've been trying to stay strong for everyone else. Maybe you've been pushing yourself through days that feel heavier than they should. Tonight, I want to offer you 10 gentle ways to be kinder to yourself when you're exhausted. Not because you're weak, but because you deserve care too. Let's take this slowly. First, acknowledge that exhaustion is not a failure. You're not tired because you're inadequate. You're tired because you've been trying, and trying takes energy, emotional, mental, physical. You've been showing up in ways most people will never see. You've been carrying responsibilities, worries, hopes, and expectations. Let yourself recognize that being exhausted is a sign of effort, not weakness. You've been doing more than you realize. Second, give yourself permission to pause. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to wait until you collapse to allow yourself a moment of stillness. Right now, in this moment, you are allowed to stop. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to take a break without apologizing for it. Third, speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love. If someone you cared about came to you exhausted, you wouldn't tell them to push harder. You wouldn't shame them for being tired. You wouldn't demand more from them. You'd offer comfort. You'd offer understanding. You'd offer softness. You deserve that same softness from yourself. Fourth, let go of the idea that you must be productive to have value. You are not a machine. You are not measured by output. You are not defined by how much you accomplish in a day. Some days, the bravest thing you can do is simply get through the day. Some days, surviving is enough. Some days, breathing is enough. Let today be one of those days, if you need it to be. Fifth, allow your body to rest without guilt. Your body has been carrying you through everything: stress, worry, responsibility, disappointment, hope. It deserves rest. It deserves gentleness. It deserves care. If you need to lie down, lie down. If you need to close your eyes, close them. If you need to move slowly, move slowly. Your body is not your enemy. It's your home. Sixth, simplify what you can. You don't have to solve everything tonight. You don't have to tackle every task. You don't have to hold the entire world together. Choose one thing, just one, and let the rest wait. Your mind needs space. Your heart needs space. Your life doesn't have to be managed all at once. Seventh, let yourself feel without rushing to fix. Exhaustion often brings emotions to the surface: sadness, frustration, numbness, confusion. You don't have to push them away. You don't have to pretend they're not there. You don't have to force yourself to get over it. Feelings are not problems. They're signals. Let them speak softly without demanding solutions. Eighth, remember that you are allowed to ask for support. You don't have to carry everything alone. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You don't have to pretend you're fine when you're not. Reaching out isn't weakness. It's wisdom. It's courage. It's human. Even a small connection, a message, a conversation, a moment of honesty can lighten the weight you're carrying. Ninth, give yourself credit for the things no one sees: the quiet battles, the invisible effort, the moments you kept going when you wanted to stop, the responsibilities you handle without recognition, the emotional weight you carry without applause. You've done so much more than you give yourself credit for. Let yourself acknowledge that. Let yourself feel proud of surviving the days that tried to break you. 10th, remind yourself that rest is not the end of your story. Rest is part of healing. Rest is part of rebuilding. Rest is part of becoming the version of yourself you're trying to grow into. You are not falling behind. You are not losing your way. You are simply pausing. And pauses are allowed. When you're ready, you will rise again. You always do. So know this: you deserve kindness. You deserve rest. You deserve compassion, especially from yourself. If this brought you even a moment of relief, hold on to that feeling. Let it remind you that you don't have to push so hard to be worthy. You already are. You're doing the best you can, and that is enough.